Oh, that's not good. Great start. There we go. Great, and don't have the picture pack loaded in either. All right, whatever. Who are we gonna be? Who are we going to be based in? It is Southwest. Who would be a good avatar? Sean Mooney. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back to Northwest. Let's be Eric Bischoff. Do matching requirements. Yep. Plays this character. Start unemployed. Nope. Alright, let's get the pictures in. God, what the fuck would they be under? There we go. Oh, there we go. Rock hard. Rock hard 0-0. But you have 100 grand. That doesn't seem right. Let's see, this is it could be defiant. Let's see. We can be, what is this? Where'd that go? Disney Wrestling Entertainment, DWE. Why not? Why not? Let's just see. Something needs to speak to us here. Something needs to speak to us. We could be Global Force 92. H2O, Hardcore Hustle. Interesting. Hawaii Championship Wrestling. That would be a fun save, only working in Hawaii. Incredibly strange wrestling. Interesting. Juggalo Championship. Mission All Pro M style. Yeah. NWA Texas Southwest top rope. A lot of NWA stuff in here. Oh man, do we just go with Rebel Pro? There we go. That'll draw in the fans here in the Northwest, down in Washington. Smash. The Gang. These are stables. Terminus. Man, that is such a sick logo, though. Let's be fair. Without a cause. Man, I might just use that custom Defy logo I have. Just be Defy Pro Wrestling in 92. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Like, Defy? Let's be Northwest. Yeah, okay. No. Now, is this? It is. Okay, so I have everything in here. So I have all my Defy logos. Perfect. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. So we're in Defy. Let's... 10. Nope. Game editor. Let's do that right now. Popularity. 0. Canada 0 will be zeros all across the board. Nothing. Okay, so and then we need to go to 5,000. It's 5. Fine. Give us some backbone right there, so we're not automatically done early. Grindy Darlings, a sub for 13 months. Hey, how you doing, bud? It's going good. Going good. Even better now, someone could say. I think that's all I needed to look at. Let's go start diving into people we can look at to hire here in the Northwest. Northwest, we're looking for a wrestler. Let's see, who do we got? Who do we got? We got Art Bar. Let's immediately go to hire. Oh boy. Okay. It doesn't look like we got a great list. We got Bart Sawyer, who works for United States Wrestling. I left the bad wrestling show, so this has improved my night. Oh no. What wrestling show? I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Hopefully Billy Jack Haynes can change your night around. $900 a show is a lot of money. Do we have anyone that's cheap here? Liz Chase, she's a former WWF, WCW worker. She worked for Pacific North Wrestling. $30. Okay, Todd Olson. $30. What do we know about Todd Olson? He uses the belly-to-belly suplex as a finisher. He works for CCW. Okay, Todd Olson, you're my number one guy. The venue was still cold even though it was too full. That's crazy. It should be the other way around. The more people, the more heat it gets, the more packed it is, the more warmth you should have. Damn. Sorry to hear that. The wrestling was okay though. You can take okay. You can't, as long as one aspect of the show was good. That's better than both the wrestling and the environment around you being bad. That's at least you got one of them. Todd Olson though. Let's bring him in. 1 year, $30. We're gonna have to go elsewhere. We can't afford anybody else in the Northwest, so we're gonna have to go to. I'm assuming the Southwest is my spillover. I don't remember how to look at spillover. Is it right here? Northwest, Midwest, Southwest, British Columbia. Midwest. We could look at some Midwest. Save us on some traveling issue or costs. Let's look at the Southwest first. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. David Sammartino, the Honky Tonk Man, Louis Spiccoli, the oh boy. Let's see. Al Burke, $70. Okay, first things first. As much as I love scouting, take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Okay, see? Scouting had all blue numbers. Green all across the board. Al Burke, you know what? $70 might be. We'll short tab him. We'll come back around. Brian Clark, $50. Is $50 past my budget? Will you take 40? Will you take 45? Nope. Okay. 50. You're my $150 man. Dick the Bruiser Jr. Sick. What a fucking name. Dynamite D. With a short list of you. Aaron O'Grady. Is that Crash Ollie? Oh, former graduate of the APW boot camp. Let's bring in Crash Ollie. Let's bring him in. George Wells, $30. 44 years old, though. Former WWF wrestler as well. In the 80s. 85 to 86. Lasted 2 years there. Good for him. Honky Tonk Man. Ivan Putski. Yeah, Daniel. Wild stream. I got 2 weeks off. I'm trying to get back into the game even more and more. We'll see how consistent these streams will be, but instead of just doing a save like this to my own sanity at home, I might as well stream it. Yeah, I figured it was you, Richie. I figured it was you. London. You saying you went to a wrestling show in London and you being a mod and subscribed, I figured it was you. New name, but I remember. I hope you've been good, buddy. Hope you've been good. Jay Smooth, $20. I'll take Jay Smooth. Jack Armstrong too. I'll take Jay Smooth. Know nothing about you, but that's the beauty of the game. Jay Strongbow Jr. works for UF or UWF. Oh, new podcast. Oh, I might have to check that out. Not mine. I'm going to check it out. Send that to me. Link it. I guess. Yeah, send that or whisper it to me in here if you have a link for it. I keep clicking on Streamlabs trying to click to the next person. Jeep Swenson. Ken Shamrock. What do you know about Ken Shamrock? I feel like this guy won't do anything. Shortlist him. Wow. 30 pop. He's working in Japan at this point, right? Is that what PWFG is? I keep, again, clicking on Streamlabs trying to do something. I'm assuming it's Pro Wrestling Fujiwara Gumi. All for one and one for all. The other way around. The motto of BWFG, a Japanese wrestling organization that focuses on the shoot style formed by, Fujiwara, Funaki, and Minoru Suzuki. Okay. All right. I see Ken Shamrock. Joe Malenko. Interesting. Daniel, I'm just doing a local to global. I'm using a current day Defy logo. Based in the Northwest. We could do a WWF one, but I wanted to do a local to global. Change it up this time. We're looking at Southwest active wrestlers to hire, like Leatherface and Louis Piccoli, $300. Okay. Who else do we have? Navajo Warrior, 21 years old. He uses the slot machine. He's a good worker too. Okay, let's bring you in. Let's bring you in. How much does that make? 5. We need a couple more. Rick Savage. Don't get him confused with Randy Savage. This is Rick Savage. We're going to make him better than Randy. That's the goal. That's the goal of the stream. Get Rick Savage over. Robert Thompson, $30. Big 5'11", 262. This is a big boy. Good on the mic. Good on the mic, too. And has some pop in the Southwest if we ever mic our way over there. I thought that was going to be Stevie Ray. Nope, that is Steve Ray, who works for UFW or UWF. The California Kid uses the Bulldog leg drop. Okay. All right. It's 12-star quality. We're pulling the trigger on that. Tiny Lister. Is this the guy who was in the movie with Hulk Hogan? It looks like it. B-list celebrity, 1990 or 1995. He's out for. Okay. Shortlist Todd champion Vandal Drummond. Good stamina, good pop. Wow. Okay. Zeus. That's his name. Zeus. Oh, 30,000. I was gonna bring him in. 30,000. Is he? Oh, he's not even over. He's a celebrity. We'll get Vandal Drummond instead. Is that 8? It's 9. I'll take 9. I'll take 9. Who is Eric Bischoff? We don't know. He defected from the WCW and wanted to start his own company after, was it Bill Watts at this point? Nope. Kip Allen Frey. Kip Allen Frey. I know nothing about you, Kip Allen. Dusty's booking. He's also in New Japan. Good for him. We can look at the WWF roster. We can look around. This is the 92 Chronicles mod by Fleisch, a database creator that I love. Anything he's ever done or they've ever done, absolutely love. Chris Duffy, $1 Million Man. Okay, I see you, WWF. Who's your champion? Ric Flair? No champion. Oh, Hogan just vacated it in December. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is my blind period. Taker had it for 6 days. Oh, my Jesus. Bret, Intercontinental Champion. New and improved logo for Royal Rumble. Great. Hawk and Animal Tag Team Champions. WCW, I would assume Ric Flair, Sting, one of the champions. World Heavyweight. Lex Luger. Duh. It's before the Ric Flair. Yep, 92. Ric Flair wins the title. Yep. Lex Luger, WCW World Heavyweight Champion, absent due to legal reasons until next month. Okay. Interesting. When does he come over to the Fed? When did he start the Lex Express? I guess we probably need a referee. I think Eric Bischoff can be the road agent if we need him to. We probably need a play-by-play as well. Eric Bischoff can probably pass by with that. Bill Anderson. Nope. Northwest? No. I guess I didn't even look at the Midwest, but for wrestlers, Tom Stone. He can ref and wrestle. The only memorable thing Kip Allen Frey did in WCW was bring in the work rate bonuses for wrestlers he thought worked hard instead of simply phoning it in. Oh. Good guy, Kip Allen Frey. Sorry, Kevin Nash, you're phoning it in tonight. No bonus for you. Evan Courageous? Wrong era for Evan Courageous to be brought up in this example, but most over: Hulk, Warrior, Savage, Flair, Sting in New Japan. Alone, I'm assuming. On loan, yep, he's out for them. Okay. Taker, Andre in All Japan. Ooh, let's bring him over. He's based in the Southeast. That's the new goal. Sorry, Rick Savage. Our new goal is getting Andre over. The legal, the WF. Okay. All right, I think that's pretty much it until we get people in. What is Bischoff's commentary? But yeah, he can just be my commentator. I think that's all I need to do for right now. Mike Chioda in 92. Okay. 69 referee. Nice. How's the music? How's the lo-fi? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? That's okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Richie. I'm always gonna call you that. Haku re-signing? Question mark. Greg the Hammer Valentine's out of his. Oh no, poor Greg. We're a day in. He's already leaving. Dusty Rhodes and Jody Hamilton have been at each other's throats. Interesting. Ken Pantera's gone. Steve Jones. You mean Steven Regal? Based in the Wales. We're gonna have to. We love Mr. Regal in this household. Can we bring him over? No, that's what I thought. You wouldn't want to move, but it was worth a question, worth asking. Oh, Carlos Colon flops. No. Dirty Debbie Drake gone from LMMLW. Ladies Major League Wrestling. Interesting. Okay. Debbie Malenko gone. Rudy. Oh, that's just a lot of people just leaving. All right. Cool. Lightning Kid resigning. Oh, Nirvana. Okay. Yeah, Seattle. See, we're going to have Nirvana at our first show. That's going to be huge. We're going to spend all of our money at that. Oh, I thought that was Jeff Jarrett. It's just JT Southern. Dick Slater's Chief Enforcer. Okay. Just keep going until we get our first wrestlers. We're going to make our first tournament. That will happen over the space of, let's say, the first 3 shows. Third show will crown our 4 shows. Because if we're going to have 8 people, we're going to have 2 the grunge scene. You could be ECW. I don't think I could make someone cool like ECW cool. What's Chef Psychosis doing? Let's go look. I almost typed in Chef. He's working in Mexico. Or he's not working. He's based in there. He's 20 years old. Let's get these guys in. Do we have spillover in Centro Mexico area? Gotta keep clicking. I keep clicking Streamlabs instead of the game actually. So we have. No, we don't have any. Well, I guess we're closer to Canada. So we have British Columbia, Alberta, and Mid-South, Midwest. So no bringing in Psychosis just yet. But the Mid-South, we didn't even look at the Mid-South. We can take a peek. We can take a little peek at people in the Mid-South. Maybe there's someone good. Be like Abdullah the Butcher. Let's shortlist him. Fuck it. Austin Rhodes. Is this Cody Rhodes before? Is he part of the Rhodes family? Nope. We can make him. Fuck it. That's Cody Rhodes. We're gonna finish his story. We're gonna start his story. It sounds like Awesome Kong. That's not Awesome Kong. Bobby Eaton, Sandy, and yeah. Don't worry. We're gonna get to him eventually. Bob Bradley. Okay. Booker T. Let's shortlist him. I have who I want in already, but we are gonna shortlist people we like or that you guys like in the chat for future talents, like Brian Lawler. It's I also just don't want to go after people we know is gonna be good in hindsight. I like having some. I'm gonna try to have some realistic. Like if I don't see him wrestle in the area, then I can't. And how the fuck am I gonna know about him? It's 92. I don't have Instagram or X to look at or Reddit to see who's working the indies. I gotta go see him myself. Lady Amazon, Larry Green. Just wait until they find the pancake. I'm the first person that finds one is gonna get the pancake on a pole match gimmick. Don't you worry. Max Muscle. What a guy. Pat Tanaka. Rasta the Voodoo Man? Interesting. Samantha. Scott Putski. Dr. Death. We're never going to get to Dr. Death, but we can just bring in Stevie and Booker. Harlem Heat. The Gambler. WCW Power Plant graduate. Uses the wild card. Mean Mike and Tough Tom. Is that true? He's the Texas Hangman Killer. Tough Tom. What the fuck is Tough Tom under? Let me get through this first. Because I see the Gambler and I want to shortlist him. Tully Blanchard. Unemployed right now, Tully Blanchard. We'll shortlist later, just in case. Tough Tom. How are you doing, buddy? 140 a show? You must be. Okay. Alright. I'm unfamiliar with your game, Tough Tom. Unfamiliar with your game. Tough Tom. Okay, so we could just bring in Manami Toyota right now. Want to come in? Nope. Okay. We asked. We're gonna use also the Power 500 after every year if we get there, and that's also gonna help us identify talent we can bring in, like Cry Baby Waldo. Oh, my dog, Crybaby Waldo. All right. Let's keep her moving. Let's keep her moving. My dog, Crybaby Waldo. I'm gonna after this stream, I'm gonna watch and go on anywhere I can find Crybaby Waldo matches. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Thanks, Gunna. Yeah, well, yeah. I might upload this the VOD on YouTube at some point. We'll see how I feel. But if I don't, yeah, come check the VOD out. Appreciate you even stopping in and saying hi. Appreciate it. Debbie Malenko. She's getting let go from Ladies Major League Wrestling. So she's won the All Japan Women's Wrestling Junior Championship belt. Who did she beat for that? She beat Miki Hana. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. What's that guy's name? Oh, Didier. I read Diddler. Oh, no. The Diddler Gap argument. Jesus. Dirty Dick Murdoch sideline. Oh, no. Everyone's getting hurt. Oh, look. We just read the news article that Greg Valentine was not going to come back to WWF. So my confusion when I read extension for Greg Valentine, he just gets a handshake extension with CWA. Okay. WWF extend for Chris Duffy, but they don't bring Greg the Hammer back? All right. And we're just waiting on Cody Rhodes to sign with us. Tully Blanchard with PWA is in the Midwest. Pro Wrestling America. What a name. All right, so we have basically everyone. Cody Rhodes. Actually, I'm going to wait for the tournament for Cody Rhodes, but we can create a title. Do I have the Defy belts in here? Oh, my Jesus. We do. We do. The Defy World Championship. 30 prestige. We're going to wait to create the tournament until we get Cody Rhodes in. Because he's going to be our big name. He's going to be our big name. He's going to be in the tournament. For the first tournament of the... Do you guys want to book the winner? Or do you guys want to let, the game... You want to let Adam Ryland decide who's going to win the first ever Defy World Championship? I think event 1, the left side's going to fight. Maybe we'll have all first round event 1. And then we could have the semifinals and finals next event. Antonio Inoki claims the belt. He has won the vacant NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. Okay. All right. Wrestling World 92. Actually, Wrestle Kingdom 19, apparently. Inoki defeated Hashimoto for the belt, and Fujinami defeated Chono to retain the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Anything else happening around? All right. Oh, man. No, not tough. Oh, that's Bull Payne. I keep getting everyone confused. Anyone? Kevin Sullivan, FMW, Big Bill Kazmaier, back to WCW, and here we go. Austin Rhodes has signed. It's time to start his story. We gotta have a Cody picture in here somewhere, right? Yeah, of course we do. That's Cody Rhodes, but with a K. Cody Rhodes. Yes, that's his alter ego. Okay. Cody Rhodes is here. We're gonna make our tournament 8-man Defy World title tourney. All right, so Cody Rhodes. Dude, can we have a Rhodes vs Savage match? Oh my God. Let's get Todd Olson. He was the first guy to sign with us. He's gonna take on Crash Holly, and then Brian Clark will take on. Brian Clark can take on Tom Stone's a ref or road agent. I got to take him off wrestling. Vandal Drummond. And then we will have Cody Rhodes taking on Jay Smooth. And then we will have, for the final, Rick Savage and the California Kid. There we go. There's our 8-man tournament. We got to get Tom Stone off of wrestling. All right. He's just our referee. We got to make Eric Bischoff, I guess. Can he be a road agent? Can't even be a road agent. You have let me down. You have let me down, Eric Bischoff. We need a road agent. Road agent can work in US and based in, let's say, the Mid-South. Anyone cheap? Anyone cheap? I'm assuming Gary Hart's not cheap. Grizzly Smith's cheap. Not travel. Okay. You're not wrestling, brother. You're working events only, and you're just going to be an exclusive road agent. I could just ask myself to... Yeah, you're right, actually. Why can't I just tell myself I'm the road agent? I don't have good skills for it, though. I honestly, for as long as I've been playing TEW, didn't know I could do this. Thank you for the tip. I'm embarrassed. Let's move on. We gotta make our first event. And now I'm assuming I have all my Defy shit. I have all my 2024 logos in here. So I guess I have a lot to pick from, don't I? We could call it. This is the beginning of Defy, so we can call it Genesis. Genesis. We're gonna do it every year on, let's say, the second Saturday of the month in January. It's gonna be not a tour, free tickets. We're gonna bring people in. The fixed region. We're always gonna have it in Northwest, and we will have it on the, what did I say? Second Saturday, so the 11th. So like next week. 6 days. Cool. We need one storyline. All right. Defy World Title. Cody Rhodes. You can have Eric Bischoff in it. Screw it. Rick Savage. Brian Clark. Vandal Drummers in it. So I might as well just throw everybody in it. Oop, I didn't even mean to add that person. Defy Legacy, weirdly. I wonder, did I have that logo? That makes sense. I don't think I did, actually. Oh, I keep clicking Streamlabs. You can't do that. I don't think I did. Come on. Nope. Do not. What did that look like? Oh, great. Now I got rid of my logo. I'm in shambles. Let's go look. Oh, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Defy Legacy logo. Oh, they didn't really have one, did they? Oh, there it is. Okay. They had ran Cody and Swerve. Open image in new tab. I wonder if... Yeah. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So let's get to Genesis. Let's run an event. See, you both got Cody. Oh, I knew we were onto something here. We need our own Swerve now. Who's Cody taking on in the first event? I forgot already. Was it Jay Smooth? The California Vandal Drummond? I think it was Vandal Drummond. We both knew what was up. I'm onto something. Cody Rhodes with a K is on to bigger and better things. All Japan hired Tiger Mask. Was he a free agent? God, he was. Holy moly. Oh, okay. Shout out Chris Benoit. Or maybe not. I'm gonna need my editor to edit that part out. Ian McGregor. Shout out Ian McGregor. If you know, you know. Ken Shamrock. ECWA. East Coast Wrestling. Okay. Cool. Nick Perry. If you know, you know. Dean Malenko. Where is he? Southeast. Short list, because I do think we have a spillover with them, so it wouldn't be that bad travel wise if we do need to bring him in. But Dean Malenko could go 92. He's part of the Malenko family. I know about him. I did my research. You're joking, right? The Cody vs. Swerve was for the Global Force Wrestling Next Gen title. God, I wish you were kidding. Are we? I went from Crybaby Waldo to Cody Rhodes versus Swerve for Global Force. Swerve Strickland. Wow, I've never seen that match. Okay, booking money. Oh, I guess I haven't really been paying attention to what the Fed's doing now. Dirty Dick Slater to WCW. General Adon back to WWF. Any crazy hires? No, not really. Not really. Dr. Death. Oh, Dr. Death to New Japan. Uh-oh. He's in All Japan right now. Oh, he's on a handshake deal, too. He's the All Japan Pro Wrestling Unified World Tag Team Champion right now. There's going to be a fight for Dr. Death. I wouldn't want to be on that one. That's crazy. At Legacy. What else was on that card? Legacy. Defy 1 Legacy. Also, I missed that in your message. Jeff Cobb defeats Big Jack. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't know who Big Jack is. Oh, he's nicknamed The Ripper. Okay. Big Jack, The Ripper. Oh. Los Sexy Mexies defeat Bat Boy and Gringo Loco. Okay. Are they on Triller? I might have to start watching. We might have to start watching Defy because we are Defy. Let's see. What did I just do there? I got to get over me grabbing Streamlabs. I keep doing it. I keep saying it, but it keeps happening. I'll never learn from my mistakes. Scumbag Carlos Alonso in FILL. Not paying El Bronco. Okay. Why are you not doing that? Dr. Death getting authority within UWF. Maybe this is a attempt on saving Steve Williams from going to New Japan. Maybe they're trying to give him everything they can until Tough Tom is going to the Pacific Northwest Wrestling. So Tough Tom will be wrestling in the area. So that will allow me, in my mind, to have eyes on Tough Tom. Maybe we'll bring him in. They have Raven over there, right? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Scotty the Body. What's your issue? $60 a show? 70. Okay. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you, Raven. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. All shows are all Defies on Triller. Same with Progress. Okay. How much a month is Triller? How much is... I'm getting back into watching wrestling after a strict abstinence from it for a little bit. How easy Raw is on Netflix to just pop that open and watch it has gotten me back into it. World Championship Wrestling. So we can look at what WCW is doing on Power Hour. Great Muta over Arn Anderson in the main. I love it. WCW $7.99. Sign me up. 95. Hold on. Let's pause our 95. Steamboat and Sting over Larry Sabisco and Vader by DQ. Ricky got a 93. Can we bring in Bob Cook? Got a 20. Why do I want to bring him in? Van Hammer and Scott Steiner on the... This is going to be fun. If we can get to the good old days, we're going to have fun. Tony Walsh divorces. Oh. Bob Orton. PWA. So PWA is Pro Wrestling America, correct? Where are we, first off? Oh, we're 51st. Oh, we're in hell. Oh, no. We're in hell. Oh, they're hiring everybody. Oh, no. Tommy Rich, PWA. Mauro Nalo, Jeff Jarrett. Let's get him on a short list real quick. We do love Jeff Jarrett in this household. Stevie Ray. Steve Ray. Where are we? Birdman goes to Mexico. Great. 2 days. 2 days. Shout out Birdman. If you know, you know. Oh, 5:54. What is today? Is today Thursday? No, nothing. No SmackDown. No NXT. No Dynamite, Collision, Rampage, Dark Elevation. Nothing. TNA's on tonight. Juiced up Randy Savage. Oh no, Randy Savage, 10 days into the save, has been popped for steroids. I hate to see it, Randy. We hate to see it. Sergeant Slaughter on TV has said, I hate Randy Savage for getting us involved with steroids. He's shooting on Randy Savage. I saw something. Lex Luger is now a technician. What? 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 Oh, he's 48. That's fine. You're fine, Lex. You can be a ripped technician. We need more of those. Anything else happening? I thought that said Jimmy Snuka to ECW. I was going to lose my mind. Fatu to SSW. Ken Shamrock to ECWA. Grizzly Smith. We got a road agent the day before. Love it. You can be a face. Lex Sabre Jr. Oh my God. That's so good. Oh, could you imagine him just putting arm bars on everybody? The chicken wing from Lex Luger? Oh my God. Bryan Danielson versus Lex Luger in a technical masterclass? Sign me up, actually. You know what? We're signing Lex Luger. We're bringing him in. Sexy Lex Sabre Jr. We are on the date. Anything else happening real quick? Tito Santana. Snowfalls over Eastern Europe. That would be awful if it happened to us. Tully Blanchard to WCW. So we did say he was a free agent. He has gone to the enemy. But we go into our first show. Frans van Buten, Belgian wrestler, uses the Boston Crab. He used the Belgian Crab. I don't think we're going to have a venue. We're expecting 64 people here tonight. Oh, thank God I have booking. We have 56. Creative. We got to use it. It's our main event. It's the only thing that's going to help. Grizzly Smith's got a lot of heat backstage with his... You've been here for a day, brother. It's been a day. No action. I don't care. Backstage, Brian Clark and Aaron O'Grady have apparently gotten in a huge row over something and had to be physically separated. Save it for the ring, boys. Save it for the ring. So we have 4 tournament matches. Am I stupid? There it is. Cody Rhodes, Jay Smooth, Rick Savage, California Kid. So, what's going to actually happen? No, we're not. We're not actually going to switch anything. Do we have any local workers? Liz Bryant, Steve Regal. Now, can we work around this? Is it still going to cost them 140? Never mind. That's no workaround. No cheating. The game said. Rick Savage versus... Okay, let's just get him in here. Where the fuck is everybody? God damn it. Todd Olson is working for Canadian Championship Wrestling. So, Todd Olson, you are out, brother. And Navajo Warrior is in. Oh, a big change. The crowd, the odds on favorite out of here now. As oh boy, Aaron O'Grady. What is our product, by the way? That's also family friendly. if you don't go to no style for the beginning of this, there we go. There we go. All right, there we go. And then we got our next tournament match. Brian Clark and Vandale Drummond. Brian Clark, not a battle royal. Not a battle royal. I'm letting the game decide. We're letting God himself take the wheel on this tournament. Cody Rhodes and Jay Smooth. Cody Rhodes, if you don't finish your story right here. If you don't finish your story. I don't even know if he's good. He's got great resilience and 3 sex appeal. I don't need anything else. I really don't need anything else. And then it was Rick and the California. So Robert Thompson, the only one not in the tournament. We hate to see it. But he will. Rick Savage can't go 15? You're 22. What do you mean you can't go 15 as a young wrestler in the biz? You're not main eventing. First off, Cody Rhodes is main eventing, and Robert is 19. Jay Smooth is 18. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's really it. Staff, we have no commentary. We don't really need commentary, but we will add Eric Bischoff to everything. Just cause we're not putting the belt on. Whoopsie. Could you have imagined Aaron O'Grady being the world champion already? See, maybe we don't make Eric Bischoff a road agent because he's not good at it. We're doing some technical stuff right now. Grizzly Smith. Eric. Cool. And then Cody J. Smooth might go crazy. Oh, Aaron O'Grady can be a road agent. So can Brian Clark. No, just Grizzly Smith can. We need to run for an hour. We need to run for an hour and a half. That's all we need to run for. 68 minutes, booking analysis, 3 different match aims. Brother, it does not matter. I had nothing. Okay, cool. I'd be penalized for my promos. I guess we can have Eric Bischoff come out to the ring. And he's going to get interrupted by Robert Thompson. Robert is not so happy. Todd Olson no-showed and took him off the card. There we go. Would still be penalized. Brother, can you guys go longer? I know Rick Savage can't. Brian Clark can't go 21. I'm gonna have to find a different product that doesn't have the. Brian Clark can only go 15. Don't even think about going longer. Cody can only go 15. So can Jay Smooth. Can we have that? We might have to have that angle just go 10 minutes. That's exactly what we're going to do. 10 minutes. Yeah. Start off. Eric Bischoff welcoming everybody here. There's 62 people here in the Seattle High School, Tacoma, or Seattle High, to defy Genesis. The first ever show of its kind. He's happy to be here. He's happy to bring professional wrestling back to the Northwest, back to the Seattle area, until Robert Thompson comes out. And apparently the dirt sheets are saying, Dave Meltzer saying was he was going to wrestle Todd Olson tonight, but Todd Olson, he had other priorities. So Robert Thompson mad that he's not on the card tonight, and only came here tonight because he got paid. So Eric Bischoff promises Robert Thompson because he got screwed over tonight in the tournament, or not even in the tournament, in his match, that he will get the #1 contender to the championship after the he'll get the first title shot for against the tournament winner. Oh god, here we go. Starting off, we might even have to put Robert Thompson into the tournament, because as you can read in the first line, Aaron O'Grady breaks his jaw against the Navajo Warrior. Gets the job done though in 1940 with an Irish Karana. So Aaron O'Grady will move on to the semifinals that will be held next month, but he breaks his jaw doing it. The crowd is hot for some injury. Thanks, Grizzly. Oh no, Rick Savage. Oh no. We're working stiff here tonight as Rick Savage suffers a medium concussion on the bulldog leg drop. Not a great start for Rick Savage. He's Randy Savage's long lost brother. The California Kid gets a 38 and moves on. He's in the semifinal. He will take on the winner of Cody Rhodes and Jay Smooth. Thanks, man. It's the birth of Too Strong style. Oh my god. Oh, Vandal Drummond, though, defeats Brian Clark in 15-17 by submission. Vandal Drummond, a 46. We got someone that can go right off the bat. Gets a 39. That's all I'm looking for. Crowd absolutely fucking hates it. Gets a 4. But big win for Vandal Drummond. And our main event, Cody Rhodes gets it done with his Texas Legacy gimmick. He beats Jay Smooth by submission. And that's the end of the show. I really wish this wasn't the main event. I didn't know Vandal Drummond was like that. Cody Rhodes will take on the California Kid, and Vandal Drummond will take on Broken Jaw Aaron O'Grady next month. The winners of those matches will fight for the Defy World title. We got a 26. Look, I'm not upset with that. I'm not upset. We're gonna address the locker room. Rick Savage, I'm so sorry, buddy. Give you a hug. Cody Rhodes, he's awesome. Aaron O'Grady out for 3 weeks. He will be back the start of February, so he will be back into the tournament. It's better than what I need, exactly. I'm excited to see what my pop is. Maybe we'll get a 1. Rick Savage out until mid-March or early March, so he will miss next show. We did lose $600. I'm expecting to lose $600. We did make $11 in merch, though. Someone sold a TV or a sticker or something. A TV, a t-shirt. We got our 1. We got our pop. That's all we need. Small gains. Small gains. That's all we're looking for. 1. I think what is the requirements to get the tiny? Is it 17 in your home area? Let's go look before someone answer that. Can someone answer that? Track progress. No. 17. So we need to get to 17. So 16 more shows. A year and a half. Look at the tiny. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's see. What else we got? Dr. Death stays in All Japan. Exclusive deal, so he will leave UWF. But look, he got his money. What will be our next event? On Edge. The Pantheon feels like a season ender. The Realist. WrestleVano seems like the year ender. 7. We're gonna make 7 our 7th event of the year. We can make Dark Horse. Fuck it. Dark Horse. Let's look at availability before we just decide. So Todd Olson will always work Saturdays. So yes, I am. You run very cheap. I run free. I just wanted to see what free would be. We'll do very cheap for this next event just to see where we are, what like the difference between the two is. But last event was definitely free. So we won't run Friday. We'll run Fridays now. We'll do second Friday of the month in February. So from here on out we'll just run, the 14th. So Todd Olson can always come in. If I remember right. Yeah, this tickets for Genesis was free. I just wanted people in the door for the first event. So let's look up Vandal Drummer. He's got 6 pop, but he's very good. Yeah, this kid, very good fundamentals. Maybe not very good, but pretty good fundamentals, but very good physical skills. No star quality. All right on the mic, but he might win it all. It's going to be him and Cody Rhodes. He's a star, apparently. He's pretty over in Texas. He's got 5 pop. He's fine. He's pretty all right. Good microphone skills. Yeah, Rick Savage, you got dropped on your head, buddy. Sorry. Everyone is a star or above in this company. We love it. We love to see it. Let's get in the next one. I'm just going to slowly this is just me going to be chilling. Just going to keep playing. A lot of hirings. Holy shikes. Rick Savage out for a few months. We know. He got dropped on his head. What can I say? He got dropped on his head. Brian Clark. Was it Brian Clark or was it the California Kid? One of those two dropped him on his head. Yeah, I think he deserved it, to be honest with you. CEW Bergstrom works for Pacific Northwest Wrestling. We gotta keep our eyes. Remind me to keep my eyes on this company, just because they are I think the only other company running where I'm running. So it'll be nice to keep me on my toes for people working in the Northwest. Volador released. Oh no, CMLL making a. They've released everybody. Holy shit! Who is even in the company still? Oh my god. 44 wrestlers released by the company after what happened? They ran a show, they lost 100,000, they said that's it. We gotta cut everybody. Wow. Interesting. Volador being the biggest name apparently. 67 Poppy just said, you're done. He worked 6-7 matches for you. Interesting. Wonder what's going on in their head. Dory Funk and Terry Gordy. Chunky Conan. Hard drugs. You didn't cut him. A lot of hard drugs here in 92. I wonder what was going on. Oh, not Volcano. 121. Jeez Louise. Well, keep her moving. We got 33 days until the next event. We'll run maybe one more event and we'll call it a stream. Maybe 2. 2 hours might be my max for what today will be. I'll probably do this again tomorrow and the next day. In wrestling, drugs, especially in the 90s, early 90s, nah. This game must be making stuff up. And then they CMLL releases half the roster and then goes to war with All Japan. Something is going on backstage, and I don't know what's going on. They're disbanding stables. Honky Tonk Man broke his fingers. Everything's going wrong in the world of wrestling. Jake Hart torn ACL. Ooh, hate to see that. He was in a match with Hawk. Oh, fuck, man. Tearing your ACL against Hawk is a worst case scenario, I guess. This guy gets ruptured spleen. Oh, no. What is going on? The world of wrestling. New champions in ECW. As King Kalua has won the world television title. a lot of other wrestling shows, and then nothing else happening. Those 90 drugs. Their owner, financial advisor, the CFO, is just, he said that's it. He's on the same shit Conan's on. Him and Conan got a 2-for-1 special. Conan's like, wouldn't it be fun if we just released everybody and you could make me world champion? And seems like that actually happened. Well, now Pompin bonds with Rafael Salamanca. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to buy CMLL at this point. Dave Taylor's 100%. Chick Cullen joining Phoenix. Paul Orndorff in NWL. Lisa Moretti on the rise. Is that Ivory? It looks like it. She uses the Moretti driver. She works for both LMLW and the other company. Let's keep her going. Yes, it's Ivory. That's what I thought. She looks like Ivory. I'm not good with shoot names for 90s wrestlers. Iceman King Parsons. What's he up to? He uses the butt as his finisher. Richie, what is the butt? Steroids for Hercules Hernandez. Oh no, the 90s are just in hell. They're just in hell. Let's see. Small increase to soft drugs and steroids. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see it. It's working out perfectly. Extension for Minoru Suzuki. That'd be a good name to bring in eventually. We can do like 2 shows, 3 shows a stream. Get done in a year in about 4 days. That'd be perfect. We can keep this moving. This might become just extreme Twitch exclusive, to be honest with you. Thought about putting this on YouTube, but we'll have to see. Apocalypse. Oh, I thought something happened. Larry Sabisco and Vinny Vegas had a bust up last night. Now, I'm not familiar with 92. Oh, it's just Kevin Nash. Of course. How did I not know he was Vinny Vegas? Molly McShane. She's a English worker. English worker working in the US and the British Isles. Is the British scene big at this point in 92? I haven't even looked. What would be the major company? ASW, All Star Wrestling? Let's look. I mean, I have the tools in the game to look. I don't know why. All Star Wrestling UK is Rings Wrestling Stars. Big Daddy. Okay. This guy looks sick. In the past, he's also worked for Retired. So he's... Big Daddy is sick. Let's bring Big Daddy. Oh, he just got dropped. No, it's the figurehead. Giant Haystacks. Dude, just got a big... 639 pounds. What the fuck? That's a big boy. Greg Valentine. Oh, that's not Greg Valentine. That's an imposter. We're bringing him in. You son of a bitch. I could have fooled the fans saying I brought in Greg Valentine. Ian McGregor. Oh, Grasshopper. That's who we need to bring in. Look at this freak. He's probably very good. Yep, he's very good. Okay. We're going to have to keep our eyes on the British scene in 92 All-Star. They don't have Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks. They just have Marty Jones. Who's probably, super good. 82 technical. 74 over. Bomber Pat Roach. 54. So the English scene at this point was just headlined by a bunch of old dudes who could work. Tony St. Clair in New Japan as well. 72 tech. He was way past his prime at this point, but Big Daddy was Hogan popular. Oh, man. This save might have me diving into, like, just people I would never think about. Big Daddy was over, like, Hogan? I mean, what was his pop? 60? Yeah, 79. I mean, yeah, he looks 64. 39 years in the biz. Okay. So he's been working for this company since 72. Okay. Yep. I could see why. If that guy's that big and was actually a very good worker, he would be my favorite. Any other European companies? We have Phoenix, ran by Brian Manelli, and their major star is Tony Walsh. Okay. And they have Premier, who is Jackie Paulo, 65-year-old retired wrestler, and his son, Jackie Paulo Jr. Okay. Technical wrestler. World of Sport, but it was canceled by 92. I've heard of World of Sport, but I didn't think it was this, I wouldn't say dire at this point, but like you said, it was on its knees. UWFI was Japan. So that's really it for England. Just those 4 companies. You gotta go get squashed by Big Daddy, or you gotta go wrestle Alan Kilby. That's a sick mustache, brother. Oh, he couldn't work. Oh, so it was just like a big what's the word I'm looking for? A show. It was entertainment. An attraction. That's the word I was looking for. You're telling me fucking Zack Sabre Jr. didn't get his influence from Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks? Keep her moving. I see a lot of Big Daddy when I watch Zack Sabre Jr. nowadays. Oh my god, my seat is uncomfortable. Man, who do you got winning the Defy World Championship? Do you think Cody Rhodes is gonna do it? He's gonna take it all. I'm hoping. I have a bad feeling he's gonna lose to Vandal Drummond. Jake Roberts gets surgery on his torn ACL, so that's good. Jake Roberts will be back. I wonder, I don't remember if I can see how long people are hurt. Oh, yeah, it's right here. He's back. Wow, in April. 4-month ACL return in 92. What do we got? The greatest workers or doctors of all time? What was that? I don't remember. Never mind. Oh no, Toyota. She's dating someone. No, Spinner McKenzie. I remember seeing his picture all the time in the Monday Night War save. Kevin Von Erich is signed. Oh, Clash of Champions for WCW. Let's see their first big pay-per-view. Starts off with El Gigante against PN News. Scott Steiner over Scott Hall. That's a banger match right there. Z-Man, Tom Zink over Tommy Rich. Brian Pillman over Cactus Jack. That's also a banger. 92 WCW cooking. Michael Hayes over Big Josh. Matt Bourne in a tables match. Barry Windham over Tracy Smothers. Co-main event was Dustin Rhodes over Jimmy Garvin. And your main event in the Clash of Champions, with no championship matches on the line, was the Great Muta over Big Van Vader. Now, WCW. I get it. You want to be... 18 million people watch Big Daddy versus Giant Haystacks. Holy shit. You're right. Hogan, calling him Hogan popular seems like an understatement. Holy shit. I'll have to find that and watch that. But back to the problem here of you can't run Clash of Champions without any championship matches. What are we doing? you couldn't have Sting wrestle? NWA PNW Wrestling 89. So they're not drawing people either. Their main event was Mike Miller and Colonel De Beers. Demolition Crush over Jesse Barr. That was a clash of matches. That was a clash of the mid card. No disrespect to Great Muta, but where's Ric Flair? He's not there. He's in the Fed. That's why. Where's Sting? You couldn't wrestle? You couldn't have Ricky Steamboat on your biggest show? I guess they're still missing their world champion. Okay. That makes sense why the world championship was not on the line. Lex Luger's still on the sideline for a month. Whoopsie. How early I forget. Shout out 9/11. He uses the choke slam. 6'7", 300 pounds. Maybe we bring him in. Where's he at? Probably in the Northeast. Oh! So we're here. The Royal Rumble. This is 92. The Royal Rumble where Ric Flair wins. Not in this reality. Is he was sent home after taking drugs before the show. What are we doing? Oh my God. Who won the Rumble? Oh, that's fucking... Of course. Of course. Now, I'm gonna... In this reality, in my head, in this lore, Hulk Hogan planted drugs in Ric Flair's drink the night prior. He's going on the dark side of politicking his way to becoming world champion again. Brett defeated Jerry Sags in the co-main event, which was the second best match of the night. Wow. But Ric Flair getting popped, that doesn't work for me, brother. Popping. Hey, Vince, man, hey, brother, I saw Ric Flair. He was smoking that weed, brother. I don't know. I don't think you should have him win the Rumble, brother. Maybe you should have me, brother. That's the storyline we're going with. Akio Sato wrestling in... Why is he based in the Midwest? All right. In other news, Dr. Death breaks his wrist. Ooh, my headphones fell off. So Dr. Death breaking his wrist a few days after signing his extension with All Japan. There's a lot of bad karma coming around to everybody. Tough Tom also injured. Strained rotator cuff. Oh! I hate it here. Imagine how much drugs you have to do in 92 to get sent home. I can only imagine. Like, I feel like it was in the contract that you had to do them in 92. And if you're over the legal limit, and WWF contract-wise, that's not good. That's not good. So it sounds like Ric Flair won't be WWF champion in this era unless he comes back and wins it. That'd be pretty funny. Tiger Levani heading to the MMA cage in 92. Okay. Chris Adams, UFW America's champion. That's it. Tracy Smothers, IWF champion. No, it's not so tough, Tom. It's not. Oh man, I'm off it right now. That was such a layup right there. Not so tough, Tom. That's great. Not so mean, Mark. Oh, that's the team. Not so tough, Tom, and not so mean, Mark. Oh, CMLL doing their thing, just kicking people out, changing their stables. Scorpio sidelined. Giant Haystacks doing his thing. He's now a locker room leader. Bro, he's bigger than the locker room. Can't fit in the locker room. Scott Hall on the rise. If he's on the rise, we will shortlist him. I do want to look at 9/11 real quick. 9/11. I probably shouldn't say 9/11. Tri-State. That's fine. We'll get to him. We'll get to him eventually. We just got to do it to a next show. It's like in 17 days. I would normally just sim to the show, but you miss things like that. You miss Ric Flair getting sent home. You miss Tough Tom not being tough. You miss the little things. Now, it might take longer to get there. I love the world building that we can have, this lore building we can do. Gary Wolf, drug drama, see? Salvatore Balamo and Mr. Sandman. Now, consider me not a big ECW market 92, but who is Salvador Balamo? Is that just Jimmy King from Ready to Rumble? What's going on? Booking issues in WCW. Yeah, WCW's in hell. We're gonna buy them out. I've just decided. How much money do we have? $4,100. We're buying them out. That's the goal of the stream. Get Cody Rhodes over, finish his story, buy WCW, get Greg Valentine from England. That's it. Oh man. Get to 2024. Oh no, Dusty Rhodes, you're a problem. Anything really happen? Yeah, that makes sense. The hire McDuff Roche. Interesting. Okay. Crybaby Waldo's out injured. He picked up a big injury in a freak Irish dancing accident. Sal was a WWF shopper and he worked early. Okay. You sure he wasn't in Ready to Rumble as Jimmy King? Bruno Sammartino has gone to GWF, which is just Global Wrestling Federation, not German Wrestling Federation, which I thought it was. That's it. Shout out Robbie. Not Robbie Brookside. Shout out Crybaby Waldo. Thank God I got an email about that. Salvatore Sincere, was that him? I remember Salvatore Sincere, but I don't think he was in WWF, was he? And that might be a completely different guy. Bambi, current NWA, NWL Women's Champion. One day I'll be able to read. Leatherface goes to New Japan. Okay. Jose Estrada goes to New Japan. Lance Storm injured. Bob Orton Jr. gets a belt. Okay. Oh, all right. Nothing really big there. We got Night Train Jackson here. Works for USWA, who has got the same background as Pro Wrestling America. Interesting. They're both American-based promotions have the same background. Be original, boys. Come on. WWF step away from CSW or CSP. Now, what is CSP? Capital Sports Promotions in Puerto Rico, ran by Victor Jovica and Carlos Colon. Okay. The Fed said no more. We're done. Who shot the first bullet? I don't know. WWF is acting hostile towards All Japan Pro Wrestling as well. WWF officials are said to be annoyed at the apparent snub after CSP let it be known that they will no longer be accepting workers on excursion. So did they? I don't know. You'll be the judge. Who's fired the first bullet? Shawn Michaels. We could bring him in. That'd be good. Oh, now they got bad morale. Oh no, everything's going downhill. Mike Miller being the star of the show here. 57. Now Mike Miller would be $120 to bring him in tonight, but we'll keep an eye on him. We got also Don Harris, based in the Southeast. We also have Ron Harris as well. Keep our eyes on the Harris twins when we get a tag team division going. Ooh, this song goes hard. Jesse Barr, 55. $120. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be the main goal of and how we can bring people in is just keep our eyes on companies around us, more exclusively Pacific Northwest Wrestling. Just to keep it somewhat realistic, because right now I'd go sign Eddie Guerrero if I could, but we don't want the easy way out, do we? We want to build Cody Rhodes. Scott Taylor quits. He walks out on IWCCW. Interesting. How many more days do we have until Dark Horse? 18 more days. 2.5 weeks. We're almost there. Almost there. We'll probably run this show and see where we're at time-wise. We're an hour and 20 in. We could probably run those 3 matches. World title match. Robert Thompson, and Todd Olson. Giant Haystacks has cracked his ribs. Who did it? Who did it? Oh my God! It was Greg Valentine. Johnny Wilson as well, 64. We're gonna take over the UK as well. Minoru Suzuki going into the cage in his 2020 picture. Great. Jeff Farmer jumping. Jeff Farmer also hurt. Jeff Farmer was NWO Sting, if I'm not mistaken. Not the real Sting, but like I worked in New Japan Sting, kind of. I guess they both went. That doesn't fucking matter. Don't listen to me. All I know is Cody Rhodes. And all I know is Sean Stasiak. Where's Sean Stasiak? Bobby Blaze quits. He's leaving CCW. That's really it from that. Hulk Hogan and IRS getting in 96. And Ric Flair back in it. 99. Teaming up with Jacques Rougeau, the Mountie. We're in hell. We're in hell. There's no way we're going to ever compete with that. We're going to have to get Ric Flair when he's dead. Maybe not dead, but like physically. Physically dead. We got a new team in WCW. Let's see who that is. Oh, Big Josh and Big Bill. They're now teamed Anarchy Rules. They beat ECW to the punch. I respect it. I respect it. Are they going to put the belts on them? I don't know. Probably not. All right, let's see. Guido Falcone's in trouble. It's not good. Who's Guido Falcone? He spent the night in jail. He's working for GFW. Not great. Not great. Last day of the month. We'll check the new wrestlers. We won't offer any money because we don't. I don't know. I don't know why we wouldn't, but we'll take a look. We'll take a peek at the new wrestlers coming in this week or month. Fuck, who could it be? We'll see if anyone work in the Northwest, and then that will be our decision on hiring them. Oh, Joe Duluc. Oh, Josh Duluc. Conan may have done hard drugs, but he is in the WWF. He is signed to the Big Fed. Bugsy McDraw is retiring. We have an email, so that's not great. That's probably just Aaron O'Grady's back. Greg the Hammer Valentine has left the WWF. Do we got a shot? Now, hear me out. $700 isn't that bad. Lex Luger's back. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Lex Luger's back. Now, let's see. Let's just take a peek. Do you want to work for $30? $34. I can cover your travel. I will give you every merch and a bonus of 100 per event. All right. Well, maybe next time, Greg. This won't be the last time we talk. We'll just check out the news real quick. Enters wrestling. Ace Darling. Stevie Richards. I don't think either one. I'm assuming both these guys are like tri-state. Yeah. Brian Cox might be in Northwest. No, he's Southwest. But we could shortlist him. He's actually a very good physical worker. Everyone left New Japan. Okay, cool. We'll keep it rolling. We're getting closer. 17, 16, 13 more days until Dark Horse, where we crown our first champion. Is it going to be Cody Rhodes? Is it going to be the Vandal Drummond? Is it going to be the California Kid? Even though we're in Northwest Washington? We should call him the Washington Kid, actually. Why didn't I why didn't I think about that? Oh, Rene Goulet might leave WWF. No. Who's going to take the belt off Hulk Hogan? Mike Miller winning the I mean, that makes sense to win the NWA Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. He has been carrying those matches over there. We can take a look right now. He defeated the grappler, Len Denton. Actually also got a 50 in that match. Tough Tom back from injury. Gets a 36. He beats Ron Harris. Raven's first match gets a 37. Losing to Steve Dahl. Stan Lane and Ron Harris. Ron Harris got... Don Harris. Wait, fuck. Let's restart that. Oh, Stan Lane got a 50. Don Harris 45. What up? Well, how you doing, the M Rain? How you doing, boys? Boys, how you doing? Bambi and Tina Moretti. Okay, so what did I need to do? The franchise. I didn't need to do anything. Let's just keep it moving. Let's just keep her moving. Mr. Rain, of course. I can't read, brother. Oh, my bad. That's good to hear, though. That's good to hear. The Mr. Rain, yeah. I need to squint better. Kaiji Muto injured. He injured, broken ribs. But glad you're doing well. Glad you decided to pop in to a TEW stream here. Aaron O'Grady. We're just trying to crown a champion. What do you know about Cody Rhodes? Or what is his real picture? This guy. There it is. Austin Rhodes. What do you know about him? 6'6", 270. They just made dudes bigger back then in the lab. The lab just pushed out bigger dudes back then. 6'6", 270? Holy moly. That guy would be world champion now. Booking Bond. Not Papa Muda. Yeah, he's out for a couple days. Broken wrist. He main evented Clash of Champions. He beat Vader. That was WCW's first main event. Nothing really happening there. I gotta remind me to change California Kid's name to Washington Kid. Don't know why, but we don't work in California, buddy. Not yet. We haven't gone down the Pacific Coast Highway. We haven't gone down the PCH yet, buddy. We're stuck in the rain. Dr. Wagner Jr. hurt. Al Green Jr. Al Green is pissed off his company. I wonder what he said. He said, I'm too big to work for New Zealand. Give me back to America. I worked for... Yeah, I guess he didn't work for WWF at that point yet. Or ever did. I don't really know. I'm just making shit up. California Kid. You are now the Washington Kid. Hell yeah, brother. You don't need an alter gimmick. He's 18. He is a kid. Holy moly. Aaron O'Grady versus Vandal Drummond and Cody Rhodes versus the fucking Washington Kid. We got ourselves a banger next event. Holy moly. Bart Batten. He's resilient. He won't get hurt. We had 2 injuries in 4 matches. We can't have that happen again. Dude. Let's see. Masawa gaining authority in All Japan. Extension rumor at Harvey Whippleman might come back to the WWF. Jim Ross and Barry Windham are fighting each other backstage. Nothing really happening. 8 days. 8 days. Jerry Calhoun, a referee working for United States Wrestling Association. 85 ref? Oh, you didn't tell me. I didn't know you had game like that, Jerry Calhoun. Dusty Rhodes and Harley Race have been fighting since day one. We had the Click. That's not the Click. That's Big Titan, Kevin Sullivan, Mike Awesome, and Ricky Fuji. That's not Triple H. That's not Triple H. He's one half of the Bruise Brothers alongside Don Harris. They're not even called the Harris Twins. They're called the Bruise Brothers. I would have loved them more if I knew that. Might have to bring them in. Mae Young retires. Snow falls on Saskatchewan. So Canada. Nikita Koloff joining WCW. Interesting. Doc Dean winning the British Welterweight Championship over Blondie Barrett. Mae Young retires, though. She's on hiatus. We're not going to bring her in. Thought about it. I'm not going to lie. We could have had Cody Rhodes versus Mae Young. That would have brought the crowd in for the Global Force Next Gen title. Ultraman Robin. Who the fuck is Ultraman Robin? Alright. Fighting Condola Kate. Interesting. Everyone's healthy again. Ron Starr wowing the fans at CSP. Nothing really. Alana Kai. Oh, Kerry Von Erich's arrested. Oh no. He's trying to falsify drug. Is this a narrative? Or this happened in game? Nope. Well, we're not bringing in Kerry Von Erich. Sorry, buddy. We might bring in Babyface, though. He seems super old. He was a 1970 graduate of the Club Atletico Hamlee. He's married. He used to work for New Japan. Interesting. Pretty good. He's got all right stats. We're going to bring in Babyface, guys. He worked at UWA, right? Did he wrestle? Ultimo Dragon against Villano the Fourth. El Connect against Fishman. I don't see Babyface anywhere. What do you mean? A video hyped the Super Bowl? What the hell? 92. The Bills lost. Oh no, I'm in hell. Get me out of here. Lemus is jailed. Glenn Gilberti's got soft drugs. Sandman went to fucking WWA in New Jersey. What's going on? Bruno's promoted. Yeah, that's good for Bruno. God, we're a few days away, 4 days away now from Dark Horse, Cody Rhodes, Vandal Drummond. Or Cody Rhodes, California Kid, Crash Holly, and Vandal Drummond. Nothing really happening here. The Berserker and Ric Flair got in a fight though backstage. Dr. Death has left UWF after signing a exclusive deal with All Japan Pro Wrestling. Nothing really happening here. Allison Royal. She works for Capital States Promotion. That's the company in Puerto Rico. So she's working over there. She's an average worker, it looks like. Nothing too special. With this mod, there are a lot of everybody that worked. So a lot of people that are pretty average. Kanimoto defeats Onaga to win the junior heavyweight title. Ooh, what are we? 2 days away? 2 days away from crowning our first ever Defy World Champion. Cody Rhodes has their shot to start the story at the top. Man, we're all hoping for Rick Savage to become the world champion, but what can I say? Rick Savage, he's not so savage. So here we go. We got this. We got Scott Hall and Firebreaker Chip. Dustin Rhodes, cheekbone injury. Sting goes out to EC. What? What? Sting's wrestling in ECW. Who on this roster would be good for Sting? What? Are you telling me you want Sting and Sandman? What the what? What is ECW doing? Sting and Dick Kroll? Oh, that's a ref. Never mind. I was trying to make it funny. That's what I get. That's what I get. We'll have to see the next ECW show. This is Eastern Championship Wrestling. This is prior to... When did they fuck over the NWA and become ECW? 94? Somewhere around there. And now we're at a Friday. Cactus Jack and Ricky Morton. Chris Adams and Stan Lane. All right, cool. Let's get into it. Not much to talk about on this show. But we are going to define 60 fans. We can get another creative finish. We didn't use one last time. Navajo Warrior and Robert Thompson are travel buddies. Love to see that. And that was our only gimmick there. So we will have 3 matches on this card. 4 matches. We are going to see Robert Thompson and Todd Olson go one-on-one. We are going to get Robert Thompson over. We don't have any Rick Savages out injured. So then we're going to have our tournament matches, which are Aaron O'Grady and Vandal Drummer. We're going to actually make... No, we're not going to put it on the post show. We're just going to move this around. And then we're going to do Cody Rhodes and the Washington Kid. And then we're going to... I guess I didn't really think this through, did I? Can't really book a finale of a tournament if I don't know who's going to win. Interesting. So we can do Eric Bischoff promo. Eric Bischoff. Opening promo. Shoots on WCW. And then... God, I don't want to... The thing is, I don't want to put people that don't need to work. So I guess I'm gonna pick the winners. We're gonna do Vandal Drummond, and we are gonna put Cody Rhodes over. We do have 2 creative finishes, so we are gonna use this one because Cody Rhodes is kind of dookie. And then our main event, we are gonna have Vandal Drummer, Cody Rhodes for the world title. Yeah, we do like that. No, we let the game decide the winner. And then a creative finish. Again, because we do have 2 of them. For the title. Cody can't work, 16? You can go only 15? They are not necessary. We would not be penalized. Let's get into it. Starting off with Eric Bischoff, shooting on WCW for being a toxic workplace. Shooting on the news stories coming out of Dusty Rhodes was just too hard to work with, as now we can see every Monday and every Friday or whatever that him and Harley Race have an issue. He said Dusty Rhodes was a piece of shit, and he's going to put his son over. Or he hopes his son doesn't come over or get over tonight in the world title match or the world title tournament. Speaking of which, Vandal Drummond defeats Aaron O'Grady in 1442 in our opening action. Yeah, Vandal Drummond's very good, 47. Aaron O'Grady coming back from a broken jaw. We didn't even know if he could come in and wrestle tonight, but He does, but doesn't get the job done. Cody Rhodes, though, failure. Off to a bad start. Cody Rhodes defeats the Washington Kid. He will move on to the world title match against Vandal Drummond. Can Cody Rhodes finish the story? Our co-main, we saw Robert Thompson last week get mad that Todd Olson no-showed our show tonight, our last month. This was supposed to be a match. Tonight, they get it. Robert Thompson, though, defeats Todd Olson in 14:58 with a bomber buster. And now, world title on the line, Vandal Drummond, Cody Rhodes. Game deciding who will become our first world champion of our local to global. And it is Cody Rhodes. As the road agent knows, it's just as regular and a graded to finish. Cody Rhodes hits the crossroads and wins the title in 15:21. Unbelievable. We got a 41. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. We are going to tell him to get his fucking cardio up. But we're also going to tell him he did great. Oh, I can't do that. Yeah, Vandal Drummond, you did great, actually. Good. We lost only $400. We lost $400. Ticket sales 186. So obviously, I think we're gonna go in the red at some point. But you have a lot of time to get everyone over, or get out of bankruptcy, is what I meant to say. I can't believe it. Cody Rhodes winning the world championship. Who would have thought? Let's get to the end of February, and then we'll call it for a stream. Let's see. Oh, Jug Shock. Conan signs his big boy deal in the WWF. Gets popped for drugs. Unbelievable. Who would have thought? All right. And nothing else. Nothing else. El Dynamico. We got Villano 5 sideline. Kiss is also hurt. No. Torn quad. He's out for a year. Tough to see that. Tough to see that. Nothing else really happening. Scotty the Body, though. Someone I want to bring in. He would be the most over guy we ever would have. Very good worker. What do our finances look like? Sponsors, we will get like $200 a month. Workers, we're paying. Man, would he be worth it? Would he be worth it? Is going to be the question on all of our minds. 44, I mean, maybe. We are paying someone a lot of money, I think, if I remember right. I'm going to cut Brian Clark. $50 a month is a little bit too much. Eric Bischoff, I do need to. So the rule was our in-game guy. We don't have a contract. We don't have a contract. We are gonna make 10. That's the whole point of it. Is anyone else? Grizzlies, our road agent. No one else is really making a lot of money. Tom Stone, our referee. So maybe we do. Maybe we just bite the bullet on Raven. I'll make that decision down the line. But next stream, we could have Raven. We gotta look at our budget. All right, I'm a big budget guy. We gotta look at it. We gotta crunch the numbers. We got to crunch the numbers. Let's see what else is going on. Haku joining All Japan. That's cool. That's sick. Wasn't he just on? He just extended his deal with WWF. Was that a handshake deal? Oh, he's just going to All Japan for a touring deal. Okay, so the next tour he will be there. Tom Zink arrested. He's out already. Jason the Terrible looks like he's coming in for the tour. The Convict. The fuck. What kind of tour are they running? They doing the prison tour? What the hell? What kind of tour? They got Jason the Terrible. They got Nails coming in. The Convict. Jim Neidhart hurt. He strained his rotator cuff. Who was he in the ring with? He was in the ring with Skinner and the Natural Disasters. That's tough. It's a tough one. Jim Neidhart, 37. It's a little old already at this point. It's 92. Will he be able to come back from that? We have Boney Blackstone. She's a play-by-play for GWF. She's married to Joe Pedicino. Pepperoni. She's married to Joe Pepperoni is what she's married to. Good for Joe Pepperoni. Bo Nakano. Local. She got soft drugs. Oh no. Drugs are running rampant through wrestling at this point. We need to. I thought that was RVD. I thought I brought up drugs and RVD popped up. Chi Cruz. We need to put our foot down. No more drugs in wrestling. No more. Yeah, Dusty and Harley Race. What a shock. Giant Stacks promoted in the Rings promotion. He is now the official locker room. St. Louis. This is a narrative too. Holy moly. They were subject of a raid by local police with stiffer dogs. I've said we need to put our foot down, and look at that. They said, fuck it, we're going to raid the WWF. They heard me. They were listening to the stream. Shout out to the St. Louis police. St. Louis finest. What else? We got Randy Anderson fighting Big Van Vader. I would not recommend that if I were you, brother. Greg Valentine going to UWF. That's where everyone goes. Everyone leaves WWF. They go to UWF. They go to GWF. They go to fucking... They go everywhere but my company. Because we're poor. We can't afford it. Let's see. Anything else happening? Kevin Von Erich goes to PNW. So that'll be nice. So we'll get our eyes on Kerry Von Erich at $700 a month. We'll shortlist him just because we know he signed with them. But we'll have to keep our eyes on their ratings to see how he does. Because then he could be a potential guy we can bring in. I am going to look at Pacific Northwest and just keep my... Uh-oh. Brother, oh, I guess we can't afford that, but they need some money. They don't need to sign Jimmy Garvin and Michael Hayes and Antonio Inoki. They need some money. They need some money is what they need. They don't need Antonio Inoki. They need some dollar bills. Woman. That's Nancy Benoit. What's she up to? She coming to Defy Wrestling in 92? Manage predictions. I can predict stuff. Oh, that's cool. Anything really else happening? New Japan going on a tour. Kerry Von Erich into Kevin Von Erich into IWF. We're a few days away from March, or we will call it a stream for tonight. El Mathematico the third. He's a math guy. He's got numbers on his face. He uses L algebra. Jesus. We hate that guy. We hate math in this household. Johnny B. Bad, Mark Merrill to stay with WCW. Ultimo Dragon and Benoit fought backstage in that UWA. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Steve Armstrong. He's currently he's the United States Tag Team Champion, probably with his brother Scott Armstrong, and a ECWA Tag Team Champion, probably with his brother Scott Armstrong. Johnny Smith showing up wasted. Hercules. Okay. More Hercules news. Mike Roselli gets bailed out of jail. And Jerry Lawler goes to UWF. What did I say? Everyone goes there. Let's see anything else. Paul Orndorff is the UWF Sports Channel champion. New Japan gets super crazy. That's a sick hire. Too Cold Scorpio goes to Wing. Black Venus goes to Wing. I need to look at Heavy Metal goes to New Japan as well. They're cooking with this tour. But I do need to look at UWF. Their situation. They have a roster in AF right now. They got Cactus Jack. They got Bob Orton. We could just look at like star to major star. This is a massive list of 92 for like the 15th rated company. Cactus Jack, Bob Orton, Chris Adams, Don Morocco, Paul Orndorff. They just signed Jerry Lawler. They had Dr. Death. I mean, that's a company. That's a company. They do have morale issues, though, so don't listen to anything I just said. Don't listen to anything I just said. Madman Panda, what is he up to? 18 star quality? We can bring him in, right? Jim Duggan in Texas Tornado. That's... Oh, jeez. What? Don't. Greg Valentine to UWF. Like I said, everyone goes there. Lightning Kid out for a week with a stinger. Now, back to the new team. Oh, WWF donated to charity. Good for them. Texas Tornado is what Von Erich? Carrie? Carrie. That's what it was. Okay. He's teaming up with Jim Duggan. That seems like a team and a half right there. Kevin Von Erich and Greg Valentine have gone to UWF. Brian Knobs is hurt. He's got a kidney. Last night's ECW Market Street Mayhem. No, not UWA. What was that about? Sting. Oh, there we got Sting's match. He took on Donnie Allen. Oh, man. He might be one of the least over guys they have. And they said, go one-on-one and Sting. Couldn't have put him against Crybaby Waldo for me? Can't help me out? Let's see. Cactus Jack, sideline shoulder injury. Hate to see that. Who broke him? Who broke him? Rick Rude defeats Ricky Steamboat. Jushin Liger. It was Brian Pillman. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. El Gigante and Terrence Taylor. What a fucking match. Anything else happen? Reslow. 2 more nights. 2 more nights. We'll get to the 28th of February. This is not a leap year. Roll into March. Get our event rolling. And then look at new wrestlers. And then call it a day. 2 hours. That's fine with me. Larry Sabisco's fighting an Arachnaman. Now, again, that's Brad Armstrong, of course. Fuck, did I not know that? Am I a fake wrestling fan? Renegado. He works for EAN. Uses the 300 or 61304. That's a big boy. His power is 75. He's a powerhouse luchador. Now that guy's probably sick. Debbie Malenko breaks her leg. Hate to see that. Gangrel goes to All Star Wrestling UK. New workers. It's a leap year. It's a leap year. Silly me. Silly old Justin can't even get it together. Can't even realize and recognize a leap year. Don't even. Shut up. Processing workers. A lot of people. Let's see how much money we made too. Like, where are we at with sponsors? Can we afford Raven? Super Bowl. We can look at that real quick. Main event, Sting and Rick Rude. Only an 84. Interesting. Maybe if Sting wasn't worried about ECW, well, the match would have done better. Steamboat and Rhodes defeated Arn Anderson and Bobby Eaton to retain the tag belts. Tully Blanchard over Ron Simmons was your second best match of the night. Ron Simmons, the GOAT. That's really it. Sting called out Rick Rude, but ended up on the wrong side of a beating. Now, you got Lex Luger, and they don't use Lex Luger. Has he worked since he came back? He defeated Tully Blanchard on WCW World, or it's on a B show. Okay. He got a 66. All right. Maybe they don't need... Maybe he shouldn't have turned into a fucking technician, Lex, you dummy. The Court of Chaos is formed. New wrestlers include... We're looking for March. Koji, Nakagawa, Cybernetico, Juventud Guerrera, JT Lightning, and Greg Stecker. Now, JT Lightning is a Great Lake wrestler using the cattle mutilation. Juventud, Central America. We don't have spillover there, if I remember right. But we also have Cybernetico in the same area. Let's quickly get our next event ready. Not a TV show. We are not ready for that. Defy. Let's do For the Glory. Let's do Last King. Well, let's do Defy Last King. We get 1 hour and a half. Second Friday of the month in March. That's our new gimmick. Ticket pricing very cheap. Because I do need to look at... We had the same attendance on pre and very cheap, so I might as well make ticket prices because we're not bringing people in regardless, so I might as well make money off of it. We only lost $500 last month. That money will change because we did change Bischoff's contract. So we'll probably lose a couple $100 per show if we run the same amount of workers. Now I feel like we can't afford Raven. I think we can. Based in the Northwest, but I don't think he's based over here. I'd love to bring a guy like Bart Sawyer in. Mike Miller, Rick Fuller. Why do we need? Oh, he relocated. Okay, let's bring in Rick Fuller. See what he's got. You wanted to come out here and move to the Northwest? Why not use you? And then we will bring in Scotty too. Is he under Raven or is he Scotty the Body? He's under Raven, isn't he? Yeah. $70. He's based in the Northeast, so we We won't travel. We won't cover your travel. You want us to pay your travel. We'll give you more merch. $60. If I'm covering your travel, you're getting 45. It's just how it's gonna have to be. No, we'll do 55. You want 60? $65 work for you, brother? You want 70? And I think outside of spillover, it's $50. So it'd be 120. I don't think it's realistic to bring him in just yet. Short distance costs $20. Long distance would be 70. Long distance is defined as being to a region that is not covered by the spillover of the worker's base location. So, in this case, it's not our location. It's his. So we go to that size spillover south. He's based in the southeast. We might have that. Well, we don't even have the spillover. So yeah, we would have to. Would be $50 plus the 70. He would work. That'd be yeah. I'm not gonna justify it yet. But that's just me. That's it. That was fun. That was fun. We'll see you next. I don't know when we're gonna do this again. Maybe probably tomorrow. Actually, you know what? We might do this once a day for the next couple weeks until I go back to work. We'll have to see. We'll see you then. Thanks for if you were here. Thanks for being here. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. Love you.